Hello everyone, good morning all of you. Welcome to you all in today's second online session of chapter number 2. The name of chapter number 2 is Long and Short. In our previous lecture, we studied about the units of length, their conversion and uses of units of length. Now today we are going to study the addition of that units, then subtraction of that units and the word problem of tables. It means in one table I am giving some information to you and below some questions are there, so you have to solve that questions. Let us see the units of length. See, here I am giving one question to you and your question is 30 meter, 40 centimeter and 55 meter, 28 centimeter. So whenever you have to do the addition of different units at that time, first you have to make one table. In that you have to write down the given units, and in our question, given unit is meter and centimeter. So the big one from these two you have to write down first. So it is meter. So we have to write down first meter and then we have to write down centimeter. Now below the meter column and below to centimeter column we have to write down the digits. So our digit is 30 meters. So we have to write down below meters column. We have to write down 30 and how many centimeter? 40 centimeter. So this 40 we have to write down below the centimeters heading. Now what we have to do? We have to do the addition. So we have to do plus sign. Then again, how many meters are there? 55 meters are there. So write down 55. And how many centimeter are there? 28 centimeter are there. So write down 28 centimeter. Now you have to do the addition. The addition of 0 and 8. So 0 plus 8, 8 and 4 plus 2, 6. So we can say 68 centimeter. Then after do the addition of 0 and 5. So 0 plus 5, 5 and then 3 plus 5, 8. So your answer is 85 meter. So we can write down our answer if in the question any given information like this. Your answer you have to write down in meter and centimeter. So you have to write down the answer like this: 85 meter, 68 centimeter. After answer, compulsory you have to write down the units. 85 is what? It's a meter, it's a centimeter or it is a kilometer. So please mention the units after the digits. So here we can say 85 is meter and 68 centimeter. But if in the question given like that, you have to convert your answer in centimeter. You have to write down your answer only and only in centimeter. Then what you have to do? You have to convert this 85 into centimeter. So we know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 85 meter is equal to 8500 centimeter. Plus, again in the answer there will be a 68 centimeter. So we have to add this both. 68 centimeter and 8500 centimeter, and the addition of this both number is 8568 centimeter. Let us see another example. 62 meter 29 centimeter and 47 meter 43 centimeter. As we know, we have to first draw one table. Now, in this table, we have to write down the units. Your units is meter and centimeter. So, below the meters heading, we have to write down the meters, and below the centimeter heading, we have to write down centimeters number. So, in our question, how many meter are there in the first? There will be a 62 meter. So we have to write down 62 first. And then how many centimeter? 29 centimeter. In this we have to do the addition. So we have to do plus sign. Then after, how many meter? 47 meter. And how many centimeter? 43 centimeter. Now just do the addition. 9 plus 3 12, 2 1 carry, and 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 1 7. So we can say 72 and 1 carry of 12. After that 2 plus 7 9, 6 plus 4 10. So it is 109. So we can say our answer in meter and in centimeter is 109 meter and 72 centimeter. But if in the question they mention that write down your answer only and only in centimeter, then you have to convert this 109 meter into centimeter. So as we know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 109 centimeter is equal to 10,900 centimeter. Again in the question there will be a centimeter. So you have to add this both centimeter. So 10,900 centimeter plus 72 centimeter is equal to 10,972 centimeter. Let us see another example. You have to do the addition of 145 kilometer, 60 meter and 107 kilometer and 20 meter. As per our rule, we have to make one table. In that you have to write down the units. These units which given in the question. So in our question they were given kilometer and meter. So we have to write down kilometer first and then we have to write down meter. Below this heading you have to write down the numbers. Number which written before kilometer, it is considered as kilometer, and the number which written before meter, it is considered as meter. So our first kilometer is 145 kilometer and 60 meter. We have to do the addition. So we have to put plus, then after again how many kilometers are there? 107 kilometer and 20 meter. Now do the addition of 60 and 20. It's a 80 meter. Then after, do the addition of 5 and 7. So 5 plus 7, 12. 2, 1 in the carry. Then 1 plus 4, 5. And 1 plus 1, 2. So we can say that 252 kilometer. So our answer in kilometer and meter is 252 kilometer and 80 meter. But if we want to convert, if they were given the instruction in the question that you have to convert your answer in meter, then you have to convert this 252 kilometer into meter, and then you have to do the addition of another meter. As we know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So 252 kilometer is equal to question mark. So we can say 2,52,000 meter plus 80 meter. The addition of this both number is 2,52,080 meter. Now let us see how we can subtract the units of length. 47 meter 19 centimeter from 71 meter and 36 centimeter. In subtraction, you have to remember one thing. The number which written after from, you have to write down first, and then after you have to write down lowest number. So as per the rule, we make one table. In that, we write down the units. In our question, the unit is meter and centimeter. So first, which number we have to write down? First, we have to write down 71. So 71 in the meters heading, and how many centimeter of that? It's a 36 centimeter. So we can write down, we have to write down 3636 below centimeters heading. Now we have to do the subtraction. That's why we have to do minus sign. And how many meters are there? 47. So write down here 47, 47 in meters column, and in centimeter 19. Then after, we have to do the subtraction. 6 minus 9, it is not possible. So we have to borrow from 3. So 6 becomes 16 and 3 becomes 2. Now 1 minus 7, it is not possible. So we borrow from 7. So 1 becomes 11 and 7 becomes 6. Now just do the subtraction. 16 minus 9, 7. 2 minus 1, 1. 11 minus 7, 4. 6 minus 4, 2. So we can say our answer is in meter and centimeter 24 meter, 17 centimeter. If we have to write down our answer only and only in centimeter, then we have to convert this 24 meter into centimeter. So it becomes 2400 centimeter plus 17 centimeter. So your answer is 2417 centimeter. Let us see one another example of subtraction. 97 meter 84 centimeter from 207 meter 90 centimeter. As we know, which number we have to write down first? The number which written after from. That you have to write down first. So first we make one table. In that write down the units. Your units is meter and centimeter. After that, below this heading you have to write down given numbers. So first we have to write down 207 meter. 207 207 meter. And how many centimeter of that? 90 centimeter. Then after we have to do the subtraction. So do minus sign. Then after how many meter? 97. So write down 97. And then how many centimeter of that? It's a 84. So write down 84. Now do the subtraction. 0 minus 4 not possible. So we borrow from 9. So 10, 0 becomes 10 and 9 becomes 8. Then after 7 minus 7, is it possible? But 0 minus 9, it is not possible. So we borrow from 2. So 0 becomes 10 and 2 becomes 1. Now do the subtraction. 10 minus 4, 6. 8 minus 8, 0. 7 minus 7, 0. 10 minus 9, 1. And 1 minus 0, 1 only. So we can say our answer in meter and centimeter 110 meter and 06 centimeter. If we want to write down our answer only and only in the centimeter, we have to convert this meter into centimeter. So 110 meter becomes 11,000 centimeter, and then do the addition, do the add 6 centimeter. So it becomes 11,006 centimeter. Let us see one another example. 93 kilometer 37 meter from 140 kilometer and 50 meter. So first we draw one table. In that write down the units, and our units is kilometer and meter. Below these headings write down the given number. Which number we have to write down first in the subtraction? The number which given after from we have to write down first. So here 140 kilometer are there. So we have to write down 140 kilometer. And how many meters of that? 50 meter. What we have to do? We have to do the subtraction. So do minus sign. How many kilometers we have to subtract from it? 93 kilometer. So write down 93. And how many meters of that? 37. 37. Now do the subtraction. 0 minus 7. Is it possible? Not possible. So we borrow from 5. So 0 becomes 10. 5 becomes 4. Then after, again 0 minus 3, is it possible? Not possible. So 0 becomes 10 again and 4 becomes 3. Now see, 3 minus 9, is it possible? Not possible. So 3 becomes 13 and 1 becomes 0. Now do the subtraction. 10 minus 7, 3. 4 minus 3, 1. 10 minus 3, 7. 13 minus 9, 4. And 0 minus 0, 0. So we can say our answer in kilometer and meter is 47 kilometer 13 meter. And if we want to write down our answer only and only in meter, then we convert this kilometer into meter. So it becomes 47,000 meter plus 13 meter. So it becomes 47,013 meter. Let us see some sums. The table shows the height of the family members of Sumit. On its basis, answer the following question. So in this table, I am giving some information of Sumit's family. And this information is the heights of different family member. The height of grandfather is 174 centimeter. Height of grandmother is 168 centimeter. Father's height. Whose father here? Here Sumit's father. The height of Sumit's father is 180 centimeter. The height of his mother is 169 centimeter, and the height of his younger brother is 98 centimeter, and Sumit's height is 104 centimeter. So first question, who is the tallest in the family? Tallest means biggest. Whose height is biggest among these 6 members? So we can say whose height? Sumit's father's height. So we can say Sumit's father is the tallest in the family. Now, who is the shortest in the family? Shortest means small. Whose height is smallest among these 6? So we can say here, whose height? So we can say here, Sumit's younger brother's height is the tallest in the family. Let us see some another question regarding this table. What is the difference between the height of Sumit and his younger brother? As we know already, whenever this type of words are coming, which type? Difference. This difference represent, we have to do the subtraction. We have to subtract the smallest number from biggest. So here you have to compare these both. Which are that? Here you have to see the height of Sumit and the height of his young brother only. Whose height is biggest? Sumit's height. So we have to write down first 104 minus 98, his brother's height. So we can say 104 centimeter minus 98 centimeter, it is equal to 6 centimeter. Now, what is the difference between the height of Sumit's grandfather and grandmother? So here you have to do the subtraction because the way says that we have to do the comparison. We have to find out the difference between the height of grandfather and grandmother. So, whose height is biggest? Grandfather's height. So we have to write down 174 minus 168. So 174 minus 168 is equal to, what is the subtraction? 6 centimeters. So we can say the difference between the height of Sumit's grandfather and grandmother is 6 centimeters. Let us see some another question regarding the same table. Whose height is more from Sumit's grandfather and father? So here you have to tell whose height is more. More means maximum. Who is the tallest from this? Grandfather or father? So we see here the grandfather's height is 174 centimeter and the father's height is 180 centimeter. So whose height is tallest? So we can say father's height. But in the question also they are asking by how much. How much means we have to write down the answer in number. First, in a first question, you have to write down the answer in word. Either it's a grandfather or father. But after that, they were asking by how much. So we have to write down the difference also. So whose difference? The height of grandfather and father. So we know that whose height is more? Father's height. And we have to write down first father's height minus grandfather's height. So we can say here 180 centimeter minus 174 centimeter is equal to 6 centimeter. So whose height is more from Sumit's grandfather and father? So we can say here the height of Sumit's father is more than grandfather. And by how much? So we can say by 6 centimeter. How much less is the height of Sumit's than the height of his father? So we have to write down, we have to compare here Sumit and his father. The height of Sumit is 104 centimeter and the height of his father is 180 centimeter. So do the subtraction. 180 centimeter minus 104 centimeter is equal to 76 centimeter. Let us see one another question. How much more is the height of Sumit's mother than the height of his younger brother? In this you have to tell how much more. How much more means tallest. How much more is the height of Sumit's mother? The height of Sumit's mother is 169 centimeter and the height of his younger brother is 98 centimeter. Again in this they compare Sumit's mother and Sumit's brother. So whenever in the question they were doing the comparison, at that time you have to do the subtraction. So here we have to do the subtraction of mother's height minus brother's height. So 169 centimeter minus 98 centimeter. So our answer is 71 centimeter. So we can say that how much more? 71 centimeter is more. Whose height is more? Sumit's mother's height is 71 centimeter more than his younger brother. I hope you understand all these things very easily. So be careful for the addition and subtraction. Do and do more practice at your home.